The worst types of YouTubers. So we all know YouTube is a massive platform with thousands of different YouTubers. There are almost an unlimited amount of types of videos you can find on YouTube. We're at a stage of YouTube where you can turn almost anything into content. From videos of people eating enough food to feed half of Africa, to videos of people whispering in your ear sexually. YouTube truly is home to some of the weirdest shit you'll ever see on the internet. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the most disgusting, weirdest, and just overall worst types of YouTubers and YouTube channels. First, we got mukbang channels. Now, for those of you who don't know what a mukbang is, it's pretty much a video of someone eating food. To be honest, I have no idea how watching someone else eat is even remotely entertaining. Like, this has to be the most big back shit I've ever seen. Now, over the past couple of years on YouTube, the overall mukbang genre on YouTube has become nothing short of borderline shameful. The way these mukbang channels have pretty much made their content around eating the most unhealthy, disgusting meals possible is sickening. I think we've all heard of the mukbang lord himself, otherwise known as Nikocado Avocado. If obesity was a person, it would be this man right here. Nikocado is the embodiment of the average American on a Sunday afternoon during an NFL game. I've seen this man eat more food in an hour than I can eat in an entire month. This man's heart deserves an MVP award for the amount of work he has to put in on a daily basis. Next, we got prank channels. Now, for the most part, prank channels have always been pretty dog shit. Prank channels on YouTube have a history of being nothing but degenerate behavior. And back in the day, you had a lot of people on YouTube just straight up fake their pranks for views. They'd stage these ridiculous and outrageous pranks and just have the person who they were supposedly pranking fake this over-the-top, overly dramatic reaction. But to keep it 100 with you, I prefer that era of prank channels on YouTube way more than the prank channels of 2024. Yeah, the videos might have been fake, but at least they weren't being literal threats to society. The state of prank channels in 2024 is nothing but niggas being the most obnoxious and menacing motherfuckers to random strangers. My thing is, how does anyone over the age of like 9 find this shit even remotely funny? This whole generation of new prank channels started with Gideon and has only gotten worse and worse over time. Prank channels on YouTube are getting so bad to the point one guy got shot for doing a prank on some random guy in the store. Imagine how much of an idiot you have to feel like laying in the hospital bed, all because you thought doing this dumbass shit would be funny. And do y'all want to know what this amazing prank was? It was a prank where he was pretending to follow and stalk the guy, because pretending to stalk and endanger someone's life is so hilarious. This is gonna be the best content in the world. Like I said, prank channels on YouTube have always kind of been dog shit, but I 100% prefer the fake pranks for views over niggas risking the safety of themselves and other people just for views. Next, we got family channels. Family channels has to be some of the most parasocial, exploitative shit ever. For one, I've never understood the appeal of allowing the whole world into your personal family business. While the idea of a family channel might seem somewhat wholesome at first, we all know most of these family channels just use their kids as a way to make easy money. A lot of the time with these family channels, they share and publicize hella personal shit to the point it's almost creepy when you think about it. Imagine being a 7-year-old kid and having your own parent shove a camera down your face. Now, it's one thing if you were to keep those videos to yourself and in the family, but these videos get shared with the entirety of the internet. How weird of a childhood does that have to fucking be? Imagine having to grow up and every second of your life is recorded and posted on the internet. That type of life would actually be a living hell. I deadass feel bad for some of these kids that are being raised with these shitty content creator ass parents. Imagine you're a kid and some traumatizing ass shit happens to you, and instead of your parents trying to help and comfort you, the first thing they do is whip out a camera. Oh my god, guys, Jaden just fell off his bicycle and broke his leg. Make sure to like and subscribe in order to help his leg heal faster. Like, what the hell type of shit is that, bro? I get they might make a lot of money from these videos, but making that money at the expense of your kids' privacy just doesn't seem worth it at all. And then imagine when those kids actually get older, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21, and they still have people clowning them for shit they did when they were 7 or 8 years old, 10 years ago. That shit has to be beyond embarrassing, bro. Next, we got podcast. Okay, I know I can't be the only one that's tired of this whole podcast wave that's been going on these last 4-ish years. It was cool at first hearing certain people talk about certain topics, but now it feels like everyone and their mom has a podcast now. There must have been a massive sale on Amazon podcast equipment that I must have not known about. That's the only way to explain why all these boring ass niggas randomly decide to become podcasters. The internet nowadays is flooded with all these random ass pointless podcasts. And the worst part is that most of these podcasts talk about absolutely nothing. The average podcast nowadays is two unemployed niggas nobody has ever heard of, yapping for 3 hours about the exact same shit that every other podcast yaps about. For every one decent podcast you might find out there, there's like 20 more shit podcasts. It's clear a lot of niggas who do podcasts don't actually care, nor are they passionate about podcasting. They're just trying to find an easy way to get an easy check. Next, we got horny YouTubers. Now, I know we've all seen those type of videos before. Those videos that make you have to stop and question whether or not you're on the wrong website. Horny YouTubers are those YouTubers that base their channels around the most sexual shit possible. They very commonly make videos designed to get you bricked up whenever they pop up on your recommended. Every video is based around some whore that's wearing nothing but a bikini, and every thumbnail is a picture of a big booty Latina, and then the title is always some super freaky shit. And then they have the audacity to add these freaky ass emojis to the end of it. What confuses me so much is how I get demonetized just for cursing too much in one video, yet YouTube allows these niggas to upload borderline softcore and still make money. If I say the word bitch one too many times in the video, there's a chance YouTube might take down my entire channel. But these niggas can borderline create an entire step bro, step sis scene, and they're completely fine. The YouTube rules and guidelines are some actual dog shit, bro. No cap. Overall, I think we can all agree these horny ass YouTubers need to be stopped immediately. Next, we got public interview channels. Yes, those channels that ask random people on the street the same exact questions over and over again. Sometimes I wonder the amount of fear I would feel seeing the guy with the mic in his hands and the cameraman chasing me down the street to interview me. I will forever hate public interview channels because they were the ones that popularized the infamous gay son or thought daughter question. A question that I still struggle to answer to this day. Something that I've generally always disliked about public interviewers is how they have the tendency to ask the most ridiculous questions. Sir, excuse me, if you had the chance, would you rather have $1 million or spend 5 minutes with Ice Spice? Like, nigga, if you don't get out my face with that dumbass question, fuck that $1 million. Nigga, I want those cheeks. Public interview channels pretty much base their channels around trying to get random people to say controversial things for clips on TikTok. I mean, I respect the hustle, but at the same time, when it gets to the point you're just asking people the most weird questions, it becomes corny. Next, we got ASMR channels. Now, ASMR channels are those channels where the person turns the volume of their mic all the way up to 300% and starts trying to whisper in the mic. Now, the whole point of these videos is supposed to be quote unquote relaxing, but I've never had that experience. To keep it a bean with you, I find all ASMR annoying and cringy as fuck. I don't understand how anyone finds this shit even remotely relaxing in the slightest. There's just something so uncomfortable about someone whispering in my fucking ear. I've tried to listen to ASMR on several different occasions, and each time I end up wishing I could erase the last 10 minutes of my life from my memory. Not to mention, if you take a look at some of these ASMR YouTubers, it's clear as hell they're just trying to make their videos sexual. I've stumbled across several ASMR videos that are not supposed to be on YouTube, if you get what I mean. Next, we got arguably one of the worst and most annoying types of YouTube channels, clickbait YouTubers. Now, historically, clickbait channels have always been some of the most shamed and looked down upon types of channels. Clickbait channels are the lowest type of YouTubers that pretty much have to lie in order to get views. They're the type of channels where the title and thumbnail says one thing, but the actual video is of some random nigga doing backflips or some shit. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some channels that use clickbait in a sarcastic and satire way. They pretty much make it obvious that their videos are nothing more than a joke, but then there are channels that actually try and grow from lying to their audience. And one thing I've never understood about this clickbait strategy of growing a channel is that by doing this, you're guaranteed to get nothing but hate in your comments. Surprise, surprise, lying to your viewers is a really bad idea. I think we can all agree clickbait channels are some of the worst things on the platform. But with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, leave a comment of some recommendations of other videos you guys want me to make. But yeah, with all that being said, that's about it. See ya.